Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be explaining correlation, okay? And correlation is really simple, it's really straightforward. So stay with the video, check it out, and by the end you should have a pretty good understanding of correlation. So there's two main types of correlation. We have positive and negative correlation, okay? Let's start with the graph on the left. So just explaining the graph. On the bottom, the x-axis, we have sun exposure. So that is how much sun someone is getting, how much sun they're getting on their skin when they're going outside, okay? On the y-axis, we have vitamin D production. So if you didn't know, you produce vitamin D when you're out in the sun, okay? When the sun touches your skin, you produce vitamin D. The black crosses are data points, okay? So that can be a data point for an individual person each time they've gone out, or it could be for multiple people we've tracked, okay? It doesn't matter either way, but those are data points, and those are relative to your data, okay? And that will obviously be in the context of, what you're measuring. Next thing I want to address is that red line. So that is the line of best fit. So when you put a line of best fit in, you want the line to best represent the trend of the data, okay? I believe the real definition, or the way you work it out, is you want to have the minimum distance from all the points with that line, okay? So there's the shortest distance between all the dots, okay? But basically it's just a trend, it's the line of best fit, it's the one that best represents the angle or trend of the data. And you're not always going to have that. You're not always going to have a trend. You might not have no trend. You might have a more strong trend, a less strong trend. And that will be dependent on, whether you can draw a line in the first place. And if you can, the angle of the line. Okay. So we put a line of best fit in. And for this, it's going to be a positive correlation because as one goes up, the other goes up also. And this can, be applied to anything you can think of where, if one goes up, the other goes up also. In this case, it's sun exposure and vitamin D production. So positive correlation is when one increases as the other also increases. The rates that they change together can be different depending on what you're measuring, but that is positive correlation. So now for negative correlation. So negative correlation is kind of opposite in the sense that as one goes up, the other goes down and vice versa, okay? So I just chose price and supply, okay? So supply is on the bottom of my graph, obviously, and we got price on the y-axis. So as supply goes down, think about it, the price of something will go up. For example, gold. If there was loads of gold, it wouldn't be valuable. Okay? So think of a for example, think of a product. So let's say there's not much of it. The price is going to be really high, okay? And if there suddenly becomes a massive supply, then the price is going to go down. And that's kind of economics or business or whatever you call it, I guess, like basic supply and demand, right? Obviously the black crosses are the data points, and we've put a line of best fit in, okay? So the line of best fit is like going down like that. And you can pick a point on this graph and be like, oh, if the supply was here, the price would be here. And if supply was here, the price would be here, okay? And that's just negative correlation. So as one goes up, the other goes down, and vice versa. I guess if you wanted to get like really smart with it, you could put a line of best fit in, and then you can try and make predictions based on that, based on the data you do have, say theoretically, oh, we have these data sets, what would it be like at this point theoretically? But that's probably getting a bit more advanced for, just what correlation is. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully it was clear. I think I've covered most of it. As I said before, not everything always has correlations. You're going to have outliers, and it might be varying degrees. So if it's more like that, that's like pretty solid positive correlation. But if it's more flat, it's less strong. One might not go up as much if the other one's going up. And yeah, just to round up, positive correlation, one goes up, the other goes up. Also, negative correlation, as one goes down, the other goes up, and vice versa. And then, obviously, you might not have correlation as well, okay? But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, thanks again for watching. Best of luck with all your maths. And yeah, see you later. Bye.